Hey, sorry about that. There was a technical difficulty. I don't know. Somehow I wasn't able to log into my computer for some weird reason. But what I'm going to talk about specifically is the Adopted Artist program that we do with Codame. It's a phenomenal program. We'll get to the demo part later on. I saw that some of you guys were struggling with what was going on and how do you work with this, with the interaction. So we'll get to that part later. But I want to specifically talk about the Adopted Artist program. Now, a lot of you here are artists. You have your own projects. For example, the Receipt Bot, which is an awesome project that you might want to adopt someday.
We did it!
Yes, we did it, yeah. I work at Box as a creative director, and I work on the team that creates the brand awareness for Box at different events. So we do a lot of experiential things. We're interested in a lot of experiential stuff and working with artists. And adoption is always a great thing. Like, this is the first thing that I ever adopted. This is my dog, Max. Absolutely phenomenal thing to adopt. And it's not much different than adopting an artist. This is Wade and Travis. These are the two artists we adopted for our project. And they've been absolutely fun to work with. And in my role as the creative director of the company, I'm like the kid who's pitching to the parents, who's like the VP of marketing and creative and the CEO, and telling them like, hey, you need to adopt these artists. They're really awesome. You're gonna love them. You never let me do anything. I hate you. And typically, like parents, they're going to have these questions, like, for example, who's going to take care of these artists? What's the artist going to cost? And how is it going to fit into our family dynamics? And by that, they normally mean what is how is it going to fit into the brand story? If you can answer these few questions, you can pretty much clear the runway for adoption. The project, we wanted to adopt these artists to do a project for us, for our industry conference, Boxworks. And the project was to create these graphs, these collab graphs, that show the emerging patterns in the workplace based on actual Box usage data. So Box is a file sharing company. It's sort of like Dropbox or Google Drive, but it's specifically built for the enterprise, right? And we wanted to create a project where anyone could just jump in and check out the way that all this data is visualized and interact with it in a very simple way. This is the project when it was live at Moscone Center, and the project was a huge success. We worked together very collaboratively right from the beginning, from the start to the finish. And I'm just going to show you one simple example. It's kind of a frivolous case of how we worked together and worked through some of the problems. So, you guys were standing here, and some of you were struggling. What am I supposed to do here? How am I supposed to work these graphs? So we actually had to we wanted to create a poster so that people could check out these various gestures and figure out what they were actually supposed to do, like move your arms forward, backward. And here was something that I proposed, and it made absolutely no sense. You look at it, it's like that guy at the bottom looks really scared. These arrows mean pretty much nothing. And then Wade proposed something that was even worse. It was like a ninja star, and luckily we had Spencer, who also works at Box, and Travis. They were able to solve this problem and create something that was a little more professional looking, and that's ultimately what got used, and we didn't get fired. So that was very successful. And now I'm going to show you a video of one collaboration graph. It's for a company in the health and science, healthcare and medical industry. Play that for you. So let me explain what happens here. Every single node here is an employee at a company. and you see they connect with another node that's another employee. The edges are connections between the employees. So anytime you share a file or somebody comments on a file, that's connection. And then it explodes into this amazing looking microorganism. These are all connections within the company and outside. So the green are external connections, right? So companies can begin to see how people within their organization are connecting. There are companies out there, one of our customers, MD Anderson Cancer Research Center, they are close to finding the cure for 4 different types of cancers. And the reason they're able to do that, based on their research, is because they have figured that the people who are more collaborative are way more productive, and they are more likely to create a breakthrough in anything they're working on. So this is where every single industry needs to ultimately get to. These graphs were created for 7 different industries, and this is one. This is for healthcare. There was an extension to this, which was it was like a free-form graph. So this is Diane from Kinetech. She's working with this graph, and she's able to actually make it do all kinds of wonderful things. It's making love to the graph. It's pretty awesome. I stood in front of it and it just stopped. So that's a huge problem there. But the fluidity of these graphs, everything just came together really well towards the end. And our parents, which the people at our company, were really happy about it. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to continue working on more of these projects. So if you're an artist, if you can answer a few of these questions that would probably come up when it comes to adoption time, then you're pretty good. And this is a picture of everyone who worked on this, and it's our natural pose here.
One,